How's it going, everybody? So 2 days ago, we put out a video about like the first gameplay reaction to the Annihilators. We use them in Arena. They were obviously good in Arena. They're an Arena team. That just makes sense. Then I used them on War Offense and extrapolated what we saw in War Offense to like what we would see in Crucible. And it didn't look very good. So I went back to the drawing board, tested a bunch more things. And it turns out the team is actually quite good. Just not where we want them to be. They're definitely going to be a top 10 defensive team. In this video, I'm going to run them through the whole roster of War offensive teams, so you can kind of see where we're looking at on this team. It's the ticking time bomb plus the proximity bomb that is Endgame Thanos being protected by the Gladiator. That's the problem that needs to be solved. There's lots of solutions. Apocalypse and Ares are basically an auto solution with a bunch of teams into this, so it's not like it's going to ruin War or anything silly like that. But the initial reaction that they're mid, not true. They're a defensive powerhouse, probably top 5, honestly. Alrighty, guys, let's not waste any time because we got a lot of gameplay to get through here. So we got the Annihilators team. Heads up, this is not a maxed out Annihilators team. These are going to be 5 stars on the new characters, 7 stars on the old characters, and everybody that I'm going to be using to attack into them is going to be 7 stars. We're going to be doing a whack load of attacks. We'll try and cut attacks off when it seems like it's working. But, as we said in the opener, I think Thanos is the key to this, and I don't think you ever really want to kill Thanos first. I think that's a big problem. So, let's start this off. We're going to use Underworld here. This is a pretty sizable punch-up just on the stat front. What I would say is you want to make sure you don't summon here, because we're going to get a lot of speed bar because of our Taskmaster. But if we summon, that's a lot of tanks being spawned, a lot of taunts being spawned in, I should say. And that would give the ultimate so much speed, and then he is going to pop off with his ultimate, which is going to do like a nasty like cleanse and buff spread, and I think that would just be really, really bad. So we'll use the ult from Kingpin in this situation. Gladiator is in stealth. I think we go for the ultimates next. We're just trying to make sure we go for the Thanos last, and that everyone else is dead. Okay, well, this is going to kill the Gladiator. That's cool. And that kills the ultimates. That's cool. And then we'll go for Gore. Okay. Surfer is kind of useless here, right? Because of the blind. So that's unavoidable. Or at least it can't be blinded. But Gore also got yeeted to infinity. Okay. Surfer's going to miss this. And what I'll say right away is it's not looking great. I don't like... Sorry for the cough. I don't have any, like, motives of trying to doctor this or anything crazy. I just thought this was going to be more impressive. Okay. Thanos is a ticking time bomb. If that was a 7 red star Thanos, and the Gore was 7 red star from damage a little bit earlier, I think our Underworld team gets wiped. I literally think you cannot win because that passive has to hit at some point, unless you can kill him from 51% to dead. Let's go try another team. Next on deck is going to be the War Dogs. There's no way this works. I tried this already. I know this doesn't work. The Nakia special does nothing for you, so we'll use the basic here. We'll try and get the defense up strips off of, well, we got it off Thanos, and Surfer doesn't do much for us. I could steal these buffs from the enemy. It just doesn't seem to do anything. I wonder if the defense down would be the better move. But yeah, I don't think so. I really don't. The big problem, well, the biggest problem we have here is Gladiator passive when he has 2 Annihilator allies. It stops the War Dogs from being able to get vulnerables out there. Like, this should be the first vulnerable. Yeah, that was the first vulnerable that actually went out there. So it took us far too long to push the Gladiator. I guess in this case, you can make, like, your Black Panther 1 million and your Nakia Raider for additional damage, but even that I don't think matters. So what happens next is Ultimus one-shot somebody. We have too many buffs on these characters. Ultimus is going to go absolutely off on somebody. And it really doesn't matter who it is. Even if it's like Shuri, at that point, I think we just start slowly dying. It's 1 million at this point. That means no defense down, and that's just a loss. Let's not waste any time. Let's move on to the next team. All right, next up, let's go with the WeaponX team. I have another this one. I'm not sure how this will go, actually. It really depends on how quickly Omega Red reaches his ultimate. He gets like 75% speed bar with the full team. And then he gets speed up here. So if he's able to like lap the enemy, that'd be great. I do think we need to be a little bit concerned with pushing the Thanos, but we'll see. I'll save that special from X23. Now this is interesting. So I would stun the Gore here, because Gore is the highest speed. I suspect he probably goes before Omega Red, but maybe not. If he goes, he gives Safeguard, then I can't flip the defense up. Let's not stun him. Let's just go over and stun Surfer here. Because if the Gladiator was so big that he didn't go into stealth, then we wouldn't be able to stop him. So let's try and simulate if Gore was bigger. So we'll stun the Surfer for no reason. Gore does go. So Safeguard is in play for the enemy team. So now we don't get to do flips and stuff. Does that affect things? Let's see if that actually literally affects anything. Alright, so the ultimate from X23 kills the Ultimus. That's cool. Gladiator heals from it, though. Thanos special. Ooh, Gladiator special. I feel like I have to ability block the Thanos, because if he ults, it's over. If we push him, it's also over, though. But if we don't kill people, it's also over. There's a lot of also... It could go over real fast here. Surfer's got vulnerable at least here. Okay. Here's the thing. If we were able to have stunned the Gore there, like I chose not to, right? Because I want to see what would happen if we let Gore go first. In the event that maybe you know, the team's Gladiator is so big you cannot push the team's Gladiator before your Omega Red's turn is up. Then you lose. So what this comes down to is the size of the enemy Gladiator. This is going to be a loss because the enemy Thanos is about to walk in my face and just literally ruin our day here. Yeah, and we can't ability block him here. So he's going to ultimate us here. Even if he wasn't about to ult us here, we'd be getting eaten up by his passive. So here's the ultimate from Thanos with offense up, and we're wrecked. I'd say on big punch downs, WeaponX will be a decent counter to them, as long as you can get through the Gladiator in time to then tunnel down that Thanos. But until that happens, it's not a good look. Not at all. Well, hold on. Can Omega Red solo it? Oh, God. I don't think Omega Red can solo it, but maybe. Let's chill on... We gotta get our Omega Red healed up. Alright, well that's not a good heal. Okay, we'll ult here. Trauma ability block. Plus a good drain, right? Just do extra damage. There's the passive from Thanos. Alright, so we're gonna win this, but not very convincingly. Once again, like a soft counter. Punch downs, not punch across, definitely not punch up into these guys. Alright, now let's go for the Gamma team. Again, this looks like a punch up. My characters are technically higher star levels, same gear tier. I think that they'll probably win this. I think there's enough charge strips, especially from Gore, that like maybe Red Hulk just never gets to ult. Well, we can't stun him, so let's just defense down everybody. We can steal these buffs. That's kind of cool. We don't want to taunt. Yeah, we don't want to taunt. Okay, let's apply taunt to the most injured enemy. I guess that's kind of cool, right? Again, I don't want to taunt, because it's just going to activate the ultimates to pop off. Alright, that didn't strip my charges. And neither did that. So now we're at 5. And now we have the battlefield effect. Plus trauma on everybody. Like, they have safeguard, but they also have trauma. Oh shit, there's Thanos' passive. So I guess in this case, I would actually want to tunnel down the Thanos at this point. Yeah, we had no taunters up and not a lot of buffs, so Ultimus kind of whiffed his thing. Okay, I have another turn meter rewind. We'll throw it here. Yeah, like, Thanos just uses ult, so if he's gone, he's gone. Alright, never mind. This is, not cake, but not incredibly hard, at least on this, like, star punch down, whatever the heck you want to call whatever we're doing here. So that's cool. Braun's gonna annihilate this guy. 40% pure life damage. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, my guy. Finish off the Surfer. Ultimus is gonna bleed out. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna get a little weird with it. We're gonna try Tangled Web here. Tangled Web with Kestrel, and I also have Quicksilver here. If you'll go for the ride, maybe. I don't know. Just trying some weird stuff here. I'm thinking, like, what can we do to try and cheese it? Is there cheesy teams that can beat this besides, like, actual war teams? We've seen some war teams fail. We've seen some war teams work. I think it'd be interesting if we could find, like, off-the-beaten-path teams. I think Tangled Web is kind of doing their own thing this season on the defensive side, but let's see if we can force something interesting. I don't see the point in using the special here. I don't need those buffs just yet. Let's do the rewind, sure. We'll do the basic here. And Quicksilver does a lot of damage, huh? Let's leave the minion up, because I think we can actually find use. Oh no, he's just gonna die to the AoE attack, isn't he? Yeah, I should have done the special with Doom. Alright, Doom got pushed, but that is a trauma with stun. Ooh, okay. So Doom is wrecked here. Doom is a wreck. Weaver's gone. Alright, yeah, I tried to get a little silly with it. This isn't going to work. Let's move on to something else. Alright, sort of in that same vein, we're going to hit this with Kang, Emma, and some Cabal members. Let's see how this goes here. This will be interesting, actually, because we have a lot of damage. We could definitely take a hit, but maybe it's going to live or die on Kang getting a crit, which Kang did get a crit, so we got speed up, plus the buffs from Emma. We're going to take everyone's buffs off. We will rewind here. We don't need vulnerables because it is a war scenario. We're now getting vulnerables. This probably just straight up kills Gladiator. I don't think he actually goes into the stealth. Nope, he's just straight dead. We could put stealth on people. Probably not because, yeah, Surfer still gets to go. Oh, he actually did. He targeted one of the people that I would not want targeted. I actually like that because I want to see how this is going to go now. Ultimus is super dead. The Kang passive activated the Thanos passive. Interesting. So even though it was our turn, Thanos jumped in and was like, nah, screw all your buffs. Okay, interesting. That's fun how that plays out. I think we still got this in the bag, though. Yeah, this probably kills... it didn't kill Surfer. I thought it would have. This does, though. Alright, that's cool that works. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna throw Secret Defenders out. I know this is gonna lose. This is not a war team. This is just arena team versus arena team. The fact that we're stuck behind this taunt means that we lose. And it kind of is what it is. Like, we can't rewind the gore. We can't go stun whoever we want to stun here, right? Robbie can't ability block who he wants to ability block here. So we're losing all our control. But what I will say is if I had Ares or if I had Apocalypse, this is a completely different match, right? If I wasn't stuck behind that pre-taunt and Hard Light just removed it immediately, and we were able to go rewind, or sorry, stun the gore, and then put an ability block on the Thanos, and blind the Surfer, and all, like, this wouldn't really be an interesting fight. We would just win. So this is the case where the old arena team is going to be perfectly wrecked by this. I mean, and also, you know, who we can. Our boy Doctor Strange He looks good. He's really good in Marvel Rivals, but he's not quite cutting it here. Let's throw in Ares and just show the difference. All right, so we'll throw in Ares here. I could throw Apocalypse in too. I think Apocalypse would make this even easier than Ares is going to. Oh, my ISOs are all over the place here. What's going on? I like that there. I do like Black Cat to actually be on the team, if that's okay with her. There's the team. I want Raider for her, and I like Raider for Ares. Oh, gosh damn it. Can I put Raider on her? All right. I would actually prefer Raider on Ares and Striker on Photon for this, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So no safeguard, no buffs for the enemy team. No taunt, no nothing. So I get to put the rewind where I want it. And where I want it is, you know, targeting this Ultimus. Let's not let him hit our Ares. And then, oh, he's going to go anyway. That's fine. Look, he took it like a champ. Skrull, our Apocalypse would have been better here, I think. We would not have been able to rewind the Gore, but we would have rewinded the Ultimus. And we still would have been able to stun this Gore. Nah, yeah, Ares is definitely the better call, but this is fine still. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do this. No buffs get cleared. Okay. And then I'll do this guy right here. So that we blind that Surfer. Very nice. And I'll tell you what, once again, let's just go for this group over here, because that Thanos is going to do his passive here. So, yeah, we're going to lose all our buffs. That's fine. The big damage is what I'm always worried about. Ah, that didn't hit us very hard. Ares got wrecked by it, though. Try and take that offense up. Resisted it. Do I have a cosmic villain? Ares is not cosmic. Alright, this offense ult from Surfer is going to hurt. So, damn, Surfer actually doing something here, huh? Ain't that a bit... Ain't that a thing? Alright, we got an ability block for Gore. That's cool. Or no, this is the stun ability, sorry. Ooh, Striker crushed that Gore, too. So, turn meter rewind plus slow on the Thanos. His ult is about to really hurt us. Actually, I think we lose. By George, I think they got it. Dang. Alright, let's try Apocalypse and see if he's the difference maker. Alright, so in this situation, we have Apocalypse instead of Ares. Let's see if that's going to change anything here. I thought for sure the Ares one would be a very simple win, but no. No. Alright, so no safeguard, but the taunt still is there. We got to do the rewind here. That's fine. We stun the Gore, because of course we will. Good stuff so far. Oh, Robbie's getting to go first here. I could kill the Gore. I could also ability block and strip these buffs off. That sounds pretty dope too. Throw the blind out here. Boom. Surfer's gonna miss that. And then... oh, Thanos is gonna go. He's stuck hitting the taunt though. Damn, the Apocalypse is better than Ares in War, isn't he? Color me surprised. Go ahead and ult. Ooh, check this out. Fuck your passive. And just like that, this is over. So Apocalypse way better than Ares in this particular matchup. Let's get back to testing regular teams. Alright, so we showed in our testing with using Annihilators on the offensive side, the Captain Britain version of Illuminati smashes the Annihilators. But Cap Britain version is a lot different than the Illuminati with Iron Man version. So see how this goes. Ability block doesn't do anything, but this does give energy. So we'll go ahead and do this. That's cool. We will give Safeguard to our boys. Good stuff. We'll throw the ult, get rid of the defense ups before they give themselves Safeguard. Speed up is doing really good for us. We accidentally pushed the Thanos. So there goes all of our speed ups. That's not great. They did get pushed low, though. Vulnerable's back on the table. I think I want to kill this guy. Oh, I didn't get him low enough. Okay, that hurts. That hurts too. Captain Britain would have done like a stun and a whole bunch of fun stuff here instead, right? So this is interesting. We're getting cranked on. Oof, Shuri with the stun. That's not super helpful. Oh! Oh, Hank almost died. Jesus, Hank almost died. Alright, I mean, not Apocalypse. Thanos has a devastating ability coming next again. And vulnerables are no longer on the table because the Gladiator rebounded. And there goes Shuri. Yikes. Gladiator's about to do some nasty stuff as well. So pushing the Thanos was super bad. Again, I'm not sure if this is a case where, like, a bigger Thanos would have made this easier for us, maybe? Kind of a weird take, right? But it's possible. Alright, but we've taken 2 of theirs. They've taken 1 of ours. Thanos. That's a devastating ult. Oof. Surfer hitting hella hard. If that had gone for people that have already had their passive proc, I think this plays out a little bit differently. But let's play this out. Let's continue to play this out. Ooh, Iron Man is now stunned. That low cooldown ultimate from Thanos is something else. That's not an ultimate, sorry. The low cooldown special from Thanos is something else. Yeah, we'll do the Scream. Scream. Can we get rid of the Gladiator? Not quite. Ooh, losing Hank would be super bad. Hank's healing is keeping us in this. Ooh, I think that's going to win it for us. Yeah, I think that's going to win it for us. Surfer is, like, fully online now, though. Let's get rid of the defense up. We now have offense up on our Black Bolt. And he's not Striker, unfortunately. Another ability block on Hank Pym. Hank Pym passive is stupid. It's so good. That calls into assist, so that's a dead guy there. Jeez, look. Thanos is a monster. He's an absolute beast. So the free-to-play Illuminati won. I think if we got tunneled down a certain target, so that's a fat L. All right, back to some more teams. Let's go in here with the A-Force team. Let's check our ISOs real quick. You could be a Striker again for this one. That's a lot of other Raiders. So I would be heavily concerned here about the Thanos ultimate, right? It's going to be a big deal here. So let's not use the Jessica Jones special yet, because it feels like that'd be a waste. That flips. That did put trauma on a few people. That's nice. Let's do the offense down on everybody. Probably could have held onto that and just ulted or something for more basic damage. But her special hits so hard. This is going to push the Thanos. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done the Jessica Jones special. Or sorry, the Spider-Woman special, because it just does so much damage. But I guess we'll find out here if they can take the hits, and then Jessica Jones just gives them all their buffs back. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of debuffs. Feeling Jessica Jones. She's going to cleanse it all. Defense up is back on the menu. We got to get to that Thanos in time, though. If we don't kill that Thanos before he does his ultimate, that'd be really bad for us. Oh my god, Spider-Woman is destroyed. We lost all of our buffs again. Alright. We got to kill these guys for sure. If they take turns, it's over for us. One more turn from either of them and it's over for us, I should say. Thanos more so than Gore. Boom. Okay. Alright, listen. A bigger Thanos means this is a loss. Because if that Thanos got to ult, that would have been a wrap. So Ultimate's kind of set the table there. He got rid of our biggest heavy hitter. We're not out of the woods yet. Like, this Surfer still hits really hard. I wonder if our Nico... It's going to depend here what happens. If Surfer kills somebody, and if not, does Jessica Jones... No debuffs. Oh, there's some debuffs. Yeah. Well, there's the debuffs we wanted to go for Jessica Jones to do this. And that should maybe let Nico revive here. Yeah, okay, she'll do her revive here. She's also going to put no trauma or that because we didn't have enough characters on the field. God, Spider-Woman could have just been instantly dead there again. So this is super sketchy. The more I play the team, the more I realize, like, there is definitely a lot of value to this team on the defensive side. There's going to be a lot of trigger points where people will get used to certain counters, like WeaponX, like A-Force you're seeing here, and all of a sudden they'll attack somebody who's got like a slightly bigger Thanos, make one wrong move, and then instantly die. Let's move on to another team though. All right, let's go ahead and let's try the Knowhere team here. Obviously, this is not good ISO selection. Let's switch some of these up. We'll go Raider you. You could be a healer. You could be a skirmisher. Hopefully, you'll actually get to use it. And you could be a Raider too. And we'll just have Nova as a striker. I got my butt kicked when I tried to fight this team. But I did notice there was a moment where it was like, oh, that could have been an easy win. So we're gonna not use the Nova especially yet. That feels like that would be a huge waste. And then this happens. This is the dangerous part. This is Safeguard coming in hot, and then we still can't get to the Thanos in time yet here. And you're gonna see in a little bit he's gonna get an offense up because he hits the Corgi, which gives him offense down, and then I believe Gladiator just straight up flips it. Also, he died. Yeah, the Gladiator flips it, and then we have offense up on Thanos. Now, here's the dangerous part. That Thanos gets pushed. It's his passive hits really hard. Surprise! Thanos' passive absolutely rips people to pieces. We also lost Korg, so we don't have our own offense up going into this, which, I mean, not the end of the world, because this Thanos might push us, or we might push him, and then he's going to pop off. I kind of want to see if I can get that to happen beforehand. No, not quite, eh? So we'll do the Nova Force. It's going to clear our defense up, and then we get damage. You see the Nova Force didn't really get to protect us in time there. But we do have the stun now, so we'll avoid the Thanos' second attack. So that's what we get for holding off on the attack. And it's still not clean, right? So kind of surprising how not, like, guaranteed this is. But like with a lot of these matches, if you throw in somebody that is going to get that Safeguard off, like Ares or Apocalypse, this becomes a lot easier. Someone like Starler Annihilation's kind of trash, right? Anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, I'm going to save you some time because I've done this match before. Superior 6 loses here. Now, the reason Superior 6 loses is because Gore has a faster speed stat than Goblin does, and so you get wrecked. So we're just going to throw in Emma right away. Lizard doesn't really do anything for us here. The taunt is just Ultimus bait, and it doesn't really work out that way, right? So Lizard's no good. We'll throw Emma in here, and let's see if this is going to make a difference. I have not done this particular matchup now. Rewind is good. Okay, ability block cannot be targeted, unfortunately. The push on Thanos is not good. Well, I guess it will allow me to do this. Which again, it's not really good on just itself, because that means Ultimus is going to do hella more damage. Actually, no, I guess it's fine. I guess at the end of the day, the overall splash damage we do is too much. And because we actually got to go before they got to put their Safeguard on, we get to put a bunch of cool stuff out there, and then lots of damage happens, and then we get the win. This wouldn't be my go-to counter for this, though. Not at all. Superior 6 with Emma? Definitely not. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. But it seems to work out okay. All right, let's try Doom Undying in this case. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice. I've done this a couple times. I had Doom beside Juggernaut for a bit there, and it wasn't good. He died before he got to go. And then I had it where Doom did get to use his ultimate, but he brought Juggernaut for the ride, and we ended up pushing the Gore, and then we ended up dying. So I think there's actually some scary moments in this matchup. It does seem like you get enough death proofs on your Juggernaut that he doesn't ever die before the Doom will normally get pushed. Like, Doom will innately get pushed by, like, Gladiator doing his thing. So we get the Dorm charges up, because we might as well. We'll just throw the basic from Doom here. We don't really want a Doom ult. Of course, we're not going to waste that Hela ult on that. So we should get a dodge here from Juggernaut. So there's no ability block. We get to keep our death proofs. Super duper important. Now, there's that attack. Now we get to do a nice little heal. So we're going to ultimate with our Juggernaut. We're not going to taunt, because that would fuel the Ultimus, right? Thanos is going to go. Now, that is a stun trauma. It went onto Hela in this case, which wasn't the end of the world. It ended up working out for us. So this is unfortunate. Our Juggernaut's dead. But that probably means that our Dorm comes for this ride. And I'm here for that, actually. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Nope, it's going to be Zombie Juggernaut going for the ride. That's awkward. Or a Doombot? What was that? I actually don't know who that was leaning into. So let's do one here, and then we'll get another vulnerable. Actually, we can't do vulnerables yet. We didn't push the Gladiator fast enough. Alright, so there's the Gore passive. And yeah, it's going to the Zombie Iron Man. So let's go ahead and get an ability block here. Good damage comes out. We'll just do this so that we keep getting the basics from the Ultimus. Gore is dead, and then people start dropping. So, like, it never seems to play out the same way. Oh, damn, Hela died. Because Hela lost her death proofs before the Thanos popped off. It never seems to play out, but I haven't lost yet either. This might be the time you lose, though. Surfer's about to pop off. It doesn't seem to work out that well. Now, if you throw Ares in here, this is a done deal. Right? We already showed that with, like, Secret Defenders. You throw Apocalypse in there, it's a done deal. If you throw Ares in, and all of a sudden, I could immediately control Gore, and we don't have to worry about anything like that, it's a done deal. But without Ares, I don't like this matchup. Oh, I should have killed Apocalypse there. I should have killed the Apocalypse there as a misplay. We do it anyway. Don't take this matchup. Alright, second to last. Let's do Hive Mind Skrull. Probably not with these ISOs. These ISOs are bad. We can't really land vulnerables anyway, so let's just try and have as much damage as possible. Sure. Let's do this. I don't know how this is going to go. This is interesting, right? Expose won't land. So... I'll still do the special. The Turn Meter Rewind will land. And now I'll basic. So that we get Safeguard. Gore goes first, huh? It's interesting. In retrospect, I should have just basicked, because then I could have done the Turn Meter Rewind and hit more people. Now I'm going to lose all my buffs from pushing the Thanos too low, because he had defense down when we hit him. If we're open to just absolute ass-kicking now, but hold on. Because does my Red Goblin go before in this case? No, Thanos goes before. So we push nobody. Alright, so we get no buffs to Red Goblin here. There is a push, though. Okay, we're gonna win. Yeah, we're winning. But I played it wrong and I still won, huh? Alright, we got one last team to do. One last team. Wow, I mean, does Thanos not, like, do his ult? He's not ulting. What's going on here? Alright, well, Thanos, or, sorry, Skrull was like, screw your ult, and we're still gonna win. So that says a lot. One last team to use. We're gonna go in here with the Mercs for Money team. Now, this is obviously gonna win. So let's just take this time to kind of talk about what we found here in this video. And essentially what we found is this team is pretty damn good against a lot of our offensive options. And then this team becomes a lot more manageable if we throw an Apocalypse. It's all about the Gladiator, and it's about the Thanos, right? If we're able to get off the Gladiator quickly, control the enemy team, kill everybody before we start working on this Thanos, it's a very, very manageable team. If not, if we're walking into awkward Thanos passives and Thanos ultimates, or we're getting behind and like Ultimus is one-shotting somebody, this goes super south really fast. Like, this is not the super fun team to see on the defensive side. Now this is a smaller team. Like, this is a 5 Red Star Gladiator, Thanos, and Gore. If this was much bigger, I'd be extremely worried about this team. So I think that this team it's not a top 10 war defense team. It's more like a top 6 or 7 war defense team. Maybe top 5. Like, maybe it sneaks right in there into the top 5. I'm not quite sure I'm willing to give it that much yet. But there's definitely something to do here. There's definitely something to be said about this team on the defensive side, more so than the offensive side, which means you can expect to see these guys in Crucible on defense in the same capacity, though I think our Crucible callouts are a little bit stronger. We'll handle this a little bit easier, and we'll have Ares, who will still be doing what you need him to do to help certain teams beat this, right? Taking that safeguard off once we have that awakened passive. So all in all, I think that the Annihilator team is a lot better than I initially had reported. I think my reporting from the defensive side is still right. They're very mid on the defensive side, or sorry, on the offensive side. They seem very good on the defensive side, which, if you're a player like me, I don't care how good they are on the defensive side. That doesn't give me joy. It doesn't make me want to build them. And we have to build this team for the legendary character and for Pocket Dimension and for Arena. The 3 new characters, we got to build them for Arena. That's the Arena meta, right? I'll be interested to know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Annihilators? Seeing that they definitely have a lot more value on the defensive side. Does it increase your hype at all? Or are you still a little bit bummed out that the offensive side is meh?
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.